Hey everybody, we are two boys. We have one brain cell. My name is Chuck, and this is the beautiful and lovely Joel. And today we're checking out some NF, and I hope that makes you happy.
One, are you hitting on me?
No, not this time.
You had to think about it. I'll take that as a yes. I needed a confidence boost.
I just wanted to let you know that you are lovely and beautiful.
Well, thank you, bud. Right back at you.
I feel it. Because I'm happy.
I'm torn on... Okay, so this is off his new album, NF's new album. NF, while he goes hard, I have the same issue with him that I have with Tech.
Okay.
And the sound of their voice all starts sounding the same to me.
Okay.
So all their music kind of mixes in.
So would you say...
Listen, I know Tech has a huge catalog to go off of. NF does not. But I've followed his earlier career. I heard a few songs off this album, and I was not impressed with it at all.
Are you saying that NF stands for notoriously familiar?
That works. That shouldn't work.
It works,
but it works.
well.
But what I was going to say, before you threw out that genius, I'm definitely going to use that. I'm definitely going to use that for sure. I'm going to go in this with an open mind. Hopefully, it's just a little different sounding.
You know what's funny about that? My buddy that really loves NF loves Tech 9.
Listen, I think Tech 9 is a little bit different. His voice is what gets me.
Yeah.
So, like, after a while, it just burns me out. And his sound of his voice, I'm like, I can't do it anymore.
I need a break.
Yeah.
That's me and Alan Jackson now.
NF, all his songs kind of started sounding similar. Like, every album he put out, they started sounding more and more like the last album. I don't know. The couple I had heard off this album, though, did not impress me. It just kind of sounded like a rehashed version of the last album. Yeah. So definitely curious here. Shout out to our boy Rin for the pick.
Absolutely.
Really testing me here. Really testing me. So I'm excited. But we're going to send it.
Let's get happy, bud.
Dear God, please hear me out. I know it's been a couple years since I've reached out and said hello. I bet you're wondering why I keep obsessing on and stressing all the little things when I should be living life and soaking up the memory. I know I've been selfish, I have no excuse to give you it's true. Hanging by a thread's how I live. I don't know why, but I feel more comfortable living in my agony, watching my self-esteem go up in flames, acting like I don't care what anyone else thinks, when I know truthfully that that's the furthest thing from how I feel. But I'm too proud to open up and ask you to pick me up and pull me out this hole I'm trapped in. The truth is I need help, but I just can't imagine who I'd be if I was happy. Yeah, been this way so long it feels like something's off when I'm not depressed. I got some issues that I won't address. I got some baggage I ain't open yet. I got some demons I should put to rest. I got some traumas that I can't forget. I got some phone calls I've been avoiding, some family members I don't really connect with, some things I said I wish I would've not let slip, some hurtful words that never should've left my lips, some bridges burned I'm not ready to rebuild yet, some insecurities I haven't dealt with yet. I'll be the first to admit that I'm a lonely soul, and the last to admit I need a hand to hold. Losing hope, headed down a dangerous road. Strange I know, but I feel most at home when I'm living in my agony, watching my self-esteem go up in flames, acting like I don't care what anyone else thinks, when I know truthfully that that's the furthest thing from was happy. Don't know what's around the bend. Don't know what my future is. But I can't keep on living in. Living in my agony, watching my self-esteem go up in flames, acting like I don't care what anyone else thinks, when I know truthfully that that's the furthest thing from how I feel. But I'm too proud to open up and ask you to pick me up and pull me out this hole I'm trapped in. The truth is I need help, but I just can't imagine who I'd be if I was happy. If I was happy. If I was happy.
Well, this video is all over the damn place.
Cycle repeats, man.
Yeah.
So, first off, let me address my earlier statements here.
Uh-huh.
When I'm wrong, I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? This sounded completely like something different. The instrumental sounded a lot different than what he typically does. But at the very beginning of the song, it did not initially sound like it was going to go in a different direction. He does a lot of that talking.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah, he does.
it's when he's talking to himself, that whole thing. You know what I'm talking about? Mm-hmm. Yeah. When he's like, actually, he's like arguing with himself. I think it's a little overdone at this point. You know what I mean?
You think he's done it too much?
Yeah.
Because I do love it when artists do that from time to time.
Oh, sure. But yeah, he just kind of started sounding, I don't know how to put it. But yeah, this is not it. This is something, I missed this on the album. So, like I said, I only listened to 3 or 4 songs maybe off of this album. Maybe not even that many, but this is solid.
I thoroughly enjoyed this.
Yeah. Not only was the song really good, the video was also really good too.
Oh, so powerful.
It really was. And I think that's obviously it was portraying a kind of an unhappier situation for a family, and then showing that cycle repeat down the road. And I thought that's the scariest thing to me as a parent, is knowing that some of the stuff that you are like, how you act, that you might not be a fan of, is going to be passed down. It bothers the hell out of me.
100%.
Yeah.
Especially, your teenage years.
Yeah. Oh,
Or
yeah.
your
God.
early adulthood years.
Please,
You're
not
just,
the teenage years, dude.
At this point, you're just sitting here and you're just hoping that your kids are better than you.
Yes. So far.
So far, your kids are way better than you.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Your kids are awesome.
There is not a hint of my, rebelliousness as a child.
Not even a little bit.
No.
Maybe a little anti?
Yeah. And I think that is the proof in the pudding with the discipline is not always like, yeah, sure, you need some discipline, but like the strict for no reason strict. It all it does is like raise your rebellion levels. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I've noticed
stresses me out.
Your girls really respond to the dad voice when it comes out.
Yeah,
because it's so rare.
And that's all I had to do. Yeah. Meanwhile, my parents were at wit's end what to do with me. You too? Yeah. That could be just.
I mean, my dad might have kicked me out when I was 17 for reasons.
Yeah.
And I might have been perfectly okay with that.
Yeah, but I was in around that same boat too.
Yeah, me and my dad did not get along. I moved out as soon as I was 18. Now he's my neighbor and one of my best friends.
It wasn't even so much that we didn't
life makes
get
sense.
along. It'd just be more so that there was a lot of clashing.
Well, yeah.
Just because.
Me and my dad are two in the same. We're basically the same person. So you put those under the same roof, and they just clashed hard.
For me, it was like I'm independent. I can figure this out. And then it was like, okay, well, you know what you can do? You can go figure it out. I made it this far, so I did all right.
You're like, I guess I figured it out.
I guess I figured it out somewhat. I don't know.
You didn't have it figured out, then, did you?
No. I moved in with my buddy and his parents. That's what I did. I moved right in with my buddy and his parents.
You know, hey, I was out for like 2.5 years. Well, no, it was long. It was like 4 years, and then right back to grandma.
Yeah.
Grandma, help.
Yeah, no, I think this song sounds really good. It sounds nice and fresh too, and definitely has that nice depth there as well. And then the video just was a sucker punch to the soul.
Absolutely. And honestly, the song itself, even with the video, it just also portrays that, you know, sometimes you do things and you mess up, and sometimes you just sit there and you think, like, am I doing this on purpose? Do I want to be upset?
Yeah.
Like, why am I like this?
Yeah.
And then you get that self-reflecting point and those times, and it's just like, why can't I just be happy with the things that I have?
Yep.
Or where I'm at? Why do I have to sabotage myself?
Yeah. And then you wonder, you're like, is this part of my personality? Am I a piece of shit? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like all that.
And that's when it gets psychological. And
Basically, my 20s.
Basically, I'm still there.
Oh, I'm
bud.
still somewhat there, but not as bad as my 20s.
Oh, no, I'm so much
like,
better than then.
Are all my thoughts that I had terrible? Am I a terrible human? Like, that's what my whole 20s consisted of. Just self-doubt and like.
That's pretty much when we met, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We were both.
Just like, I'm not
horrible.
happy with myself. I need to change. And then, like, just trying to understand that took years.
We were both
Years.
so bad.
We were.
So bad.
Yeah. Little POSs, dude.
Yeah. I mean, for the most part, we were past our parties, super party phases. Still had our parties in there.
Yeah, but nothing crazy.
Whew.
Yeah.
Got some crazy stories. But that's for another video.
That is yeah, I really enjoyed this one. I guess ratings is where we're at.
I'm a flat 8 playlist. I really enjoyed this.
Oh, I'm gonna go with damn, dude. This is hard. I'm gonna go 7.8 here, playlist.
Boom.
Yeah, this is really good. I was, like I said, nervous coming into there just because of my feelings towards NF. Like I said, I like a lot of his older songs in my thing. I enjoy him. It's just I get really burned out of his sound.
Yeah, but
And
this song was naturally fantastic.
This is fucking, dude. I'm gonna beat your ass. I lost. I don't even know what I was talking about at this point. All I know is violence towards Chuck. That is what is in my head right now.
Why can't you just be happy?
And I don't doubt at all. I'm like, am my thoughts wrong? No, they're right. they're so right. Yeah, you know how you have an angel and a devil on each shoulder? They're both saying beat your ass. You said one more pun, you're gonna beat his ass. Do it. That's what I'm hearing.
Oh, would that make you feel
Stop.
okay?
Little bugger, dude. Jesus.
You guys get to try to finish that statement in the comments. I want to see them. Let me see the NF puns. Let's go.
Shout out to Ren for the pick. I am, like I said, pleasantly surprised with this, and feels good to get, you know, when you feel a certain way about something, and then you get slightly, you know, you proved wrong, or you get something gold.
It feels so good.
Feels good. Feels good.
That's happened a lot for us.
Of course it does.
Like, oh no, I'm scared.
I don't even get mad when it happens at this point. I'm like, well, I'm wrong. Moved on.
That's
all we can do. I'm wrong. Move on. We are human.
Lose the brain cell in the comments.
Mm-hmm. Guys, we are two boys.
We have one brain cell.
And are you happy?